What's going on, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Today I'm going to bring you guys a Diecast review that I think every other Diecast reviewer has reviewed, but I decided to finally review this thing because it's a very special one. It's actually one of the last few throwback cars that we got to review from a certain year, and probably one of the last throwbacks in general for this iconic sponsor in NASCAR. This is on Brad Keselowski's 2019 Miller Darlington Throwback for Ford Mustang for Team Penske. This is an awesome diecast I picked up at LC Race Collectibles. As you can see, I already have this thing off the base, so as you already tell, I've already had a lot of good looks on this. And they actually had the original car of this from '07 as well. This is based off of Rusty Wallace's 1996 primary car from his Winston Cup days. But we're getting on to more information and more as we go and kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of Brad Keselowski's 2019 Throwback car. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of the box, and a lot of people are probably like, why did it took me so long to finally review this thing? I mean, my good buddy raced it 2011, and my good buddy Diecast with a shit. I think even a little Wrangler probably reviewed this. I don't know. I mean, I think everyone, their own mother, all reviewed this thing. Well, you know what, man? I just like to review cars whenever the hell I feel like it. And this one, I just felt like it was appropriate because this guy's diecasts are starting to sell, and they're starting to sell pretty heavily, especially his Miller cars, because you guys know Miller Lights, no longer is, I guess you could say a proud sponsor of NASCAR. I mean, we do got Keystone Light, so, who's ready for some Keystone Light diecast? Just kidding, guys. Miller Lite and Team Penske just go way back with motorsports. I mean, even not with NASCAR, but, like, shit, dude. I mean, when you think of the Miller car, you think of the number 2 Blue Deuce of Rusty Wallace, and then Kurt Busch took over that ride, and then eventually good old Brad Keselowski himself, guys. And this was such a cool car. I mean, he was able to finally get a Darlington win, guys, with a Rusty Wallace car, but I think it was in 2017 or 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I do have that car with me, though. I'll have to review that thing. That was based off of another one of Rusty's rides. But this one was cool, and I definitely do think this is one that I am glad he finally did, because this is a very special paint scheme, guys. In his early days with Rusty Wallace, they had, like, the Miller Genuine Draft, I think, starting in 1996. This is what this car is based off on. They decided to switch up to the Miller sponsorship. And then that was a good season for Rusty. I mean, he only finished 7th in the points, but he was able to get 5 wins. 5 wins in total. And I think he even made his one and only Truck Series starts, which was at Nazareth in the 22. But it had the same paint scheme. But really do like this paint scheme, guys. I mean, it's basically the Miller Genuine Draft scheme, but they just added, like, more color to this. And that's why you got the red and the blue. And that's mostly are the Miller Lite logos, because, we think of Miller Lite, you think of, like, gold, white, blue, and red. So that was cool they were able to add that, guys. But yeah, and then starting in 1997, that's when the Blue Deuce finally came to be, the one that we all know and love, and a lot of Rusty fans know by heart, especially my good buddy Race 2011. I mean, this diecast review goes out to him because he is a huge Rusty Wallace fan, and that is the driver that got him into NASCAR. So everyone's got their stories, and heck, that's just all I gotta say right there, man. Really cool. One thing I'm not really liking, though, since I want this to be a true Don's throwback, not a big fan of that NASCAR Heat 4 logo right there. It really just takes the energy out of that. I mean, it's better than a playoff emoji, but still is kind of random. I think it would look better if it was just blank. But hey, I just sound like a boomer, damn it. But we got the old Miller Lite logo with the nice eagle. That is a beautiful eagle. Man, gotta love the official bird of the USA. USA! We got 2 Mustang. Just beautiful diecast, guys. I got Brad Keselowski's name and 3 race winner stickers. I think Keselowski started 2nd in this car, and he finished 5th. I mean, Keselowski's always been pretty consistent at Darlington. Like I said, he was able to get that 7,500 win, like a few years ago. But I think this paint scheme is definitely just on point, guys. It's so accurate, so nice. Even the colors are nice, guys. I love the yellow and the black. I mean, just definitely just they did a great job, guys. And for this to be the final throwback car, because guys know in 2020 they did a discount tire throwback, which, by the way, that might be a hint on the next diecast review that's coming out for Brad Keselowski. I do, guys, discount tire 2021 car, which is basically the throwback car from 2020. But yeah, this is the last throwback car that we got with the Miller Lite sponsorship for Team Penske for Brad Keselowski. And I like to say is that it's drying up already, guys. You guys think the 2020 diecast is already drying up? Oh, this 2019 car, I was so lucky I got it. And I kind of got this at the last minute. I was like, oh man, there was only I think there was only like 1 or 2 left. And when I went back there the next time, they were gone. So I strongly encourage you guys, if there are any Brad Keselowski Miller cars, no matter what years they are, get them. get them, because I can tell you what, two things are going to happen. A diecast collector like myself or a Keselowski fan are going to buy them, or those damn scalpers are going to take advantage of this and be like, oh, this guy is leaving Penske and Miller's no longer a sponsor. We're going to jack the shit out of these things because I got to make a buck. Quick buck. Don't get me started on scalpers. I don't mind scalpers, but just goodness gracious, man, some of these guys are just going out there for a die. I think once I saw a diecast that was like going for freaking. I mean, some of these Miller cars I've seen, they can easily go for like $50 or more, man. I mean, especially the freaking 2012 Dodge, the 2012 championship car. And I had that with me in 20. I actually had the 2011 variant. Don't know what happened to it, but heck, it's gonna be a lost cause trying to find that some bitch. But I definitely strongly encourage you guys to get this car. Definitely. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I think this is probably Brad Keselowski's best Miller Lite throwback by far. In terms of just an actual throwback. I know he's run a lot of anniversary schemes, but for a throwback scheme, guys, this one was just, refreshing to see. And, like I said, there was only one season that Rusty ran this, and it was in 1996. And, it was cool. It was really cool. I mean, my God, as much as everybody loves his 89 scheme, because that was the year he won his one and only championship, this is probably one of my favorite Rusty cars, guys. In terms of like the Miller genuine draft / Miller Lite transition. This is cool, guys. Really nice, and just, I don't know. I know I keep going on and on about how nice this car is, but it's just so cool, guys. And I do love me my beer sponsorships. Even though I'm a kind of a Budweiser guy and a Bud Light guy, but let me tell you what, man, these Miller cars are something else. Heck, I wouldn't even mind drinking Miller Lite. By the way, drink responsibly for anybody who is watching 21 and over. So, because it is, gotta be responsible when you're having alcohol. Don't be like me. So, but anyways, guys, it's been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys for watching the Diecast review of Brad Keselowski's 2019 Miller Darlington Throwback for it's a throwback to Rusty Wallace's 1996 Winston Cup car, Ford Mustang for Team Penske. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. Catch you guys next time on another Diecast review.